Hey guys, so today I am here to talk about taking notes. Yes, I know most of you guys are like facing difficulty in several subjects like math and history. So yeah, math is the most difficult subject that we all may be facing difficulty, but the second is the history. So today I'm going to talk about how we can take notes in history. So let's move the camera down, guys. Over here you can see I'm talking about class 7 note taking. This is a class 7 history book, and this is a book which is based on the NCRT textbook totally. Like it is a social science workbook and practice material. It has lots of practice material, and it is from Rachna Sagar, and it's very good. You can see how it gives us detailed information about the topic. So let's see how it is. So we look at the first chapter of history, which is tracing changes through 1,000 years. Now, in this chapter at a glance. I'll just show you if possible in a good way. See, guys. So, you have a whole chapter in a glance, which is totally made in a web diagrammic form. So this way, if you have this type of web diagrams, you can thoroughly make your notes, and your note taking will be a easier and an accurate process. So I hope that you will like this. So this is a very good book, and it also has questions which you can solve, and these all the questions they are topic wise. Means a particular topic contains a particular question. That is why I like this. Like in the first topic of this chapter, it explains of cartography. So these five questions are totally based on the cartography, nothing else. And at the last, it also gives us a full detailed question bank which we can revise before we go to exam. Now we are going to talk about note taking, how we can take notes. So let's see a chapter from which we can start taking notes. So I'm taking New Kings and Kingdom. This is a very good chapter. And before taking notes, what you need to do is read thoroughly, and you have to highlight the important terms and points that you like. So, for example, over here, according to this figure, these were important points which can come in your examination. So, I have highlighted it so that I can note it down in my notes respectively. So let's go. So here it talks about sultan. What is sultan? Sultan is an Arabic term meaning ruler. Now one thing more. While you are doing your notes, you need to have some stuff. Like over here, I have kept a few highlighters of different colors. This is pink. This is yellow. So keeping different colored highlighters give you how you can store different information, and you can make your reading accurate. So let's see how we can highlight using different color highlighters. So keeping a code of conduct in our note taking. So my code of conduct, according to me, I have three colored highlighters. I have a yellow one. I have taken accurate and bright colors. So let's see what is my code of conduct. So I have yellow, which I have kept for highlighting new words or words which are a part of history terminology. Like you have chronicles, you have dynasties. So for highlighting those words and the terms according to history, I've kept that yellow highlighted. This one I have kept for note taking. Things that I have to always keep in my notes. I'm going to highlight with this I have kept like for these type of terms, like the terms with the meanings. Over here you can see it is written Sultan, an Arabic term meaning ruler. So I am gonna highlight this thing with the pink colored highlighter according to my code of conduct. So this is just about highlighting in book. Now the second thing is how we can take our notes. So for note taking, you can take a particular notebook in which you can go on note taking. You can take your notes on a laptop. You can take your notes on your mobile phone. Even you can take your notes on your iPad. You can take your notes anywhere. But your notes should be very familiar. So I cannot show you how I take notes on my iPad. But I can show you how do I take notes in pages. So for taking notes, I have maintained this type of folder. I've not written something, but here I have decorated it for being cute, and I've stored pages in it. These are totally best pages that I got. These are two holes, so if I want to put them in one binder, I can put it in. So this side they have lines for writing, and this side they have plain side for diagrams. So if you want to buy these type of pages, do tell me in the description of this video. So how we can take notes effectively? Let's start. So getting a pencil always helps because if you want to erase something, so you can erase it at the same time. So before start taking the notes, I want to tell you one important information before you start taking the notes. In your NCRT books, it is very good that they have given on every page there is about this much space which is left blank, and this space is very helpful. So guys, I am muting myself for a second because I have some urgent call, so I'll talk to you later. Okay, so let's continue with what I was talking. So if you see over here, you have a lot of blank space. So while you're reading this page, what you can use this blank space for taking notes. Like you read one line, for example, I'll read one line over here. The administration of an empire. So this is a particular topic that is starting. Now over here there is a line rich peasants of the Vilala. Now Vilala, I don't know this term. So I'm gonna highlight it with the yellow one so that I know this is a terminology of the history. Considerable control over the affairs of the Nadu. So this is again one thing which is a part of history terminology. So again I have to highlight it. So this is how all the terminology of the history you can highlight them. Now from this paragraph itself, the important terminology and the important notes that you can put them on the side. Okay, so yeah, that's how you can do it. Now you'll be thinking that I'm showing you the page. So you see at every page you have this much information and keywords, like everything is at the side. So this is when you are studying your NCRT. It's very good to study NCRT because it gives you detailed information. And as I said, so we just were talking about a topic, the administration of Chola Empire, or something like that. So let's find the worksheet over here of the same topic.